1-6, man. I lead a day trip. Talking about.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And for Cleveland, they continue to pile up the wins. Only one loss in weeks. They expect to win every time they take the court. And guys, Aaron Gordon, the 4th overall pick back in 14, got a lot of attention for his performance at the dunk contest. Kenny, how can he take his game to the next level?
He's taking it there. His shooting is improved, his ball handling is improved, and his need to take the big play or have the big moment, he is stepping into that line.
Yes, he is. He's an elite athlete, still very young. I would love to see him pair with a real mentor named Kenny Smith.
I'd pair up with him.
What would your advice be then to Aaron Gordon if you were going to mentor Aaron Gordon?
The first thing I'd say, basketball is the business, and let's start there. Everything else is a distraction, because basketball is the business right now.
Solid advice.
Let me check with Shaq Shadavis.
Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. You got issues, man.
He talks to himself.
Time for tip.
He answered himself. That's what's right. Talking to himself or answering himself is right.
Equal.
The Orlando Magic are ready for this thing to get started. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. With that road trip behind him, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. And, of course, Shabazz Napier. Let's see how they continue to fare without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
A look at the Magic starting group. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Anderson, and it's Hardaway in at the point. O'Neal. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Nance. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Nance has got the first points up on the board for the Cavs. Hardaway finds Gordon. And Anderson has it in the corner. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. The Cavaliers pull it in. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And that's what happens when you become too perimeter oriented. If you're not high, you don't score.
I think if the coaching staff goes back and looks at the film and you assess the quality of looks, they're not going to be happy about it. At times they just fail to take advantage of the openings for the best shooters.
Here's Gordon, and the rejection by Love. Over Gordon. Love, no luck. Orlando, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Across the board, Brent, it's hard to find an offensive weapon as efficient as Kevin Love.
He doesn't have the highest shooting percentage for a big man, but his impact is huge because of how many threes he takes and how many threes he ultimately makes. When he gets locked in with that kind of shot, he can explode for some huge numbers. We've seen that in the past.
Here's Hardaway. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Isaac kicks to Hardaway. The kick out to Anderson. The Magic again can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nance with no one around. Offline with his 3. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here to the inside. O'Neal misses.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance and you go for that big finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Now here's Nance. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Hardaway, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Trent can't hit.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. It's good.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner. And that is one thing he does very well. His intensity on the glass helps lead to these high percentage putbacks for his team.
That one falls.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game. Here at the midway point, what we begin to realize now, there were some underrated pickups in the offseason that are showing what they can do.
And these are the kind of moves where at the end of the year you start thinking about candidates for executive of the year because they've plugged some holes. They've had an acquisition that's made their bench deeper. And we start to see in an 82-game season that maybe in the 55th to 57th game, a pickup like that is helping them win ball games. This is where those guys earn their money, the general manager.
Not wholesale changes. Just one guy can change a team slightly, and that nuance pays off.
Oh, anything subtle like that, that's where really you tip your hat to the general managers who understood that at some point during the year, we're going to lean on this player.
Cleveland moving it around. Here's Nance. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Nance. Here's Hardaway. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. To the paint, here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe. And his touch has just been a little bit absent this quarter. He's missing a ton of shots.
Love, no good.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
Cavaliers on D. 6-point game.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
Orlando's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. He has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
The Magic trail by 6. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Hardaway. Gordon's got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Took him no time at all on that one.
When a guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Now here is Hardaway. No points in the game yet for him. And the basket by Gordon.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now, here is O'Neal. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Knicks in New York.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's good passing down low. He's good at working the ball deep into the post.
Inside, stolen by O'Neal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And the dunk by O'Neal.
There's your run out. Great individual play.
Yeah, beats the transition defense up the floor, and then the easy finish. Boy, those feel good.
They need this, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And Drummond throws it down. Anderson with the ball, and he just worked New York in that last game. Outside Gordon. To the middle. Makes it off the glass. Gordon's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Guarded by Hardaway. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. With today's superstars often joining forces, Brent, we hear some retired legends saying they wanted to beat their rivals, not join their rivals. What do you think?
I saw a lot of joining going on from some of the guys who make those comments, Kevin. So that sort of stuff just eludes me as to where it's coming from. This league has always been dominated by teams that have at least two, if not three, upper echelon
Superstar players.
Players that end up winning titles. So it's happening now. It happened then. It will continue to happen.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for O'Neal. Bamba comes in for Gordon. And ABC subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. And now the first timeout called here for the match. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's ABC. The Cavaliers pull it in. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak earlier with the Magic's head coach, and it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thanks, David.
He's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is drive.
And by Hardaway.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. The Magic trail by 4. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. And it's Hardaway again missing.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seemed to be going for him.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
No good on the free throw. That one is no good.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Anderson. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Trent. Over Anderson. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 12 points in the game.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching him.
Picked his pocket. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Not loose. All by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Hardaway. He's got 6. The Cavaliers leading by 6. There's the 3. And Bamba pulls it down. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Vucevic, a shot. No good. And Cleveland the other way now. Carries the long-range jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
And Anderson kicks to Hardaway. Down low. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got his first basket.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Looks good. He is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here is Hardaway. Tee right on him. He kicks it to Vucevic. 1 second left. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so he makes both from the line.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Here's Anderson. He got it. That is one fantastic buzzer beater.
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
An incredible turn of events. It is bedlam here in the arena.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
You just start to wonder, how did we get to this score at the end of one? I think those steals really established momentum in their favor.
Cleveland leading by 5, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the...
Ooh!
Okay.
That's how you attack. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And George Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They get it again. Passes it to Nance. Cleveland moving it around. Clock at 6. From deep. Pass to Trent. And another shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic. Talk about what it means to be a good teammate, Brent. You've played with good ones. You've played with bad ones. I've always thought you were team first when you play.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent. And if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. And if you're somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good team.
And that one's good. Drummond. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Anderson outside. He dishes it to Hardaway. The pass to ABC. The rebound by Kevin Love. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Trent. 3-pointers off the mark and stolen by Drummond. And again, it's Cleveland.
Defensively, this is what you No, he's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Here's Hardaway. The Cavaliers making the shot. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Just shocked that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
That gets the bucket.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
The Magic making a switch here. Wingate's checked in. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
In the corner, Bamba with it. The Magic again get hit.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together, and the tide can turn very quickly.
Down low, here's Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Cleveland.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
You can see Drummond's eyes light up once he knew that finish was coming. He didn't waste the chance. Boy, did he get his money's worth on that one.
The Magic trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Down low. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
It's hard to believe he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is fly.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Now Anderson, 8 points for him. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Well, Orlando shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. It's Hardaway with the drive, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
For Cleveland, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for it.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Orlando making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Vucevic, and Gordon subbed in for Bamba. He hits both from the stripe.
They didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Kicks to Drummond over O'Neal. And it's Drummond missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Anderson wide open. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
And here's Love with 3. They get it again. Out to Nance. From deep 3-point range, the shot misses.
Yeah, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
You
didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next shot. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. He's got 27.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Now, here's Anderson. 8 points for him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
He sunk that three in the first. It's yet to make another one.
Right on the bucket. Hardaway has got 6 in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Great D that time from Hardaway.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be. You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Unloads from 13. And Love gets it to go. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like seeing Love work that in-between area. He's got a great understanding of when it is that he's going to have the room to fire.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Well, Greg, we know that... Kevin Love is a great passer, but just how much more does that open up for his team?
I mean, his outlets get the team up and moving in terms of transition faster than probably anyone else could. It's very hard to double Love with the ball, as his awareness and that passing that you mentioned immediately will find the open man. And Love's passing alone is probably worth about 10 extra points a game for his team.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Magic pick up 2.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
The Magic trail by 21. That's to O'Neal. Rebounded by McGee. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Here's O'Neal, McGee with the block, and he's able to get it back. They retain possession. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
The Magic have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the first one drops.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And he makes both free throws.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Got that one up quick. 32 points in the game.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
10,000 hours of practice at work here, blocking out all distractions and just shooting your shot.
Another shot. So good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And he goes in for the top.
Jackson just sharing the rock there with the teammate. Make the simple play.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. kicks to O'Neal. Orlando moving the ball around. And yes, it's good. 11 points for Aaron Gordon.
I can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. Like to see his guys step up a little more.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
A challenging stretch here for Orlando. To the inside, stolen by McGee. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
ABC's checked in for Wingate. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Charlotte. Over to the wing. Back to O'Neal. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Guarded by O'Neal, and he makes that one.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Cleveland moving it up. Jackson trying to break free. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now you can just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm. After a terrific first quarter, he is feeling it here in the second.
For Cleveland, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Count that one from Isaac.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac, a young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Rebounded by Isaac.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. He has 45 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Hardaway. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Pass to ABC. Lock at 6. In the corner, it's Gordon. The Cavaliers pull it in. Right side Jackson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The three-pointer is right on target. ABC's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now, here's Isaac. 9 points in the game so far.
One of the better shots in his arsenal. Someone has to rotate.
Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up a W against the Hornets in Charlotte.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, it was almost robotic, Greg, in this one. They filtered out all the noise and came in razor-sharp precision on the offensive end.
Here's Hardaway. The Cavaliers making the shot. O'Neal, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. O'Neal's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Isaac, and Jackson with the block.
How about Jackson getting up and spiking that one away?
Fournier's checked in for Aaron Gordon. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. McGee with the block. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by the Magic. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Vucevic check in for Orlando. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And here is Hardaway. He's got 10. Pass to Vucevic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Vucevic has got 6 points.
No defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cleveland ahead, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half, a lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
With active hands on the defensive end, and really got us all hyped up. And, it translates to the offensive end as well, too. So, we're looking real good right now. We just got to click together in the second half, too.
Transition really working well for you in the first half, Andre. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession, so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
Check. What you think about Orlando?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Jonathan Isaac. Gordon out there with O'Neal. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Anderson in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Anderson. Teardrop shot. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here is McGee. From the arc. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Outside Hardaway. He kicks to O'Neal. Anderson against Jackson. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Habit, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Over to the wing. Hardaway for three. He can't get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And he banks in the layup.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Anderson outside. Magic moving the ball around. And then Gordon with the dunk.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
For Cleveland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
One shot, line the lane.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now, here's Anderson. He's got 8. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's O'Neal. Gordon trying to break loose. That misses off the back. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Knocks it loose. Sexton dishes to Jackson. Again, the Cavaliers score.
They have come out of halftime in fuego.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Anderson against Jackson. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Magic in third.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 16. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, let's check out the stats for Hardaway. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in free throw percentage, third in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. That's good from Isaac. And Orlando making a change here. Bamba's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Well, Orlando shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And stolen by Sexton. Shot from the top of the key. That one wide left.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
And just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down. And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Got a piece of it.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Wingate is checked in for Isaac. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
It's stolen. Fires the 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hardaway with it. He's got 10. Wingate passes to Gordon. 5 to shoot. A 3 from Anderson. It's good from long range. Anderson's got 11 points.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. The Cavaliers again can't hit. To the inside, Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Number 3, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Brett, they're always trying to make the All-Star game itself more competitive. Is that an important thing to do?
I don't think overall it's important to do it, Kevin. I mean, it is an exhibition, but I do like the attentiveness of the players over the past couple of years talking about how it is they want to approach the game. It ends up being a high-scoring affair with a lot of highlights, but overall, it's not the most important thing for the weekend.
And now the fast break Anderson with the ball.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The pass to Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Beyond the arc. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Jackson gets the bucket.
I like to see Jackson with these kind of plays, getting into the paint and then getting a little bit more creative with the scoring opportunity.
Now here is Hardaway. 10 points for him. Here's Gordon. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Defended by Anderson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Shooting for Cleveland, number 3. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hardaway, no good. Cavaliers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Well, Orlando shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Knocked loose to the inside. Vucevic finds Hardaway. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Hardaway has got 12 points in the game. Pass to Sexton. Over Hardaway. That one a little long. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 14-6 run. No good from Wingate. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. But they'll get another chance. Back to Jackson. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Anderson outside. Kicks to Bamba. Here's Vucevic. Back to Anderson.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
That free throw good from Anderson. ABC's checked in for Wingate. Both free throws good from Anderson.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
So it's the Cavaliers now. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Anderson. Here's ABC. Offline with his three. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and he makes that one.
He's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Now Hardaway. He's got 12. To the wing right side. And Vucevic kicks to Hardaway. The Magic again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wasted no time on that one.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
He's the long-range jumper.
This is great to see him take over in stretches like this, coming alive at just the right time.
Now here's Hardaway. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's ABC, guarded by Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
And here is Hardaway. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Cleveland.
And their guards have been the difference makers. This lead wouldn't be nearly as big as it is if it wasn't for that back court. Those guys have been running wild.
Orlando making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for Anderson. And it's Fulton for Hardaway. The Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
The offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Jackson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. 1:04 left to play in the third. Here's ABC, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Vucevic. He has 6. Here's Fultz. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
Vucevic with the block, and he's able to get it back. The shot's good from McGee. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Here's ABC. Off target from three-point range. Well, Cleveland shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Fultz. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks. And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And so it's Cleveland, able to put on a show for the ages. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. To the inside, stolen by McGee. And for the Magic, ABC is out there with ABC. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Vucevic, and it's Fultz, and at the 1.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam has found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Fournier. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line or you risk getting burned.
Fires from deep. Hope they get it there.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
The Magic making a switch here. Wingate's checked in. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fultz the pass to ABC. And Sexton over to help. Outside Fournier. Offline with his 3. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. That shot, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
ABC and Jackson with the block. And he recovers it. They recover it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Shoots from 14. He's guarded by Fournier. Spellman. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Back to Fultz. The layup off target. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. and it's good for 2.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
To the inside. That's tipped. He's guarded by Fournier. Shot on the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound. ABC's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by McGee. Sexton kicks to Jackson. Oh, good on the 3. Well, Orlando shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. And he hits it again. And Pierce, 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Fournier the bounce pass. Pass to Fultz. The tray. Another miss by Orlando. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Here's Sexton. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. To end the run. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the energy of Fultz, impressive. It has an ability to nail difficult shots over an aggressive defense.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Aaron Gordon comes in for ABC. And ABC subbed in for Fournier. Well, Brent, we're seeing the hack-a-shack targets improve their free throw shooting. Rules changes might curb the strategy, though, going forward.
Well, it's been nice to see that NBA players have worked on a weakness of theirs, free throw shooting in particular, to be better and be somebody who can stay on the floor to impact your team's winning. We saw that last year, Andre Drummond being a prime example. The other thing, Kevin, that we've seen too is coaches having to implement strategies, not just to do the hacking, but in terms of their substitutions and who's on the floor. So interesting thought processes from both ends, but mostly go shoot some free throws, guys.
Yeah, practice. Count that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Orlando. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. Here's Gordon. Inside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
But they recover it.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Here's Wingate. Count the basket and the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. Do you think it seems like young players are more receptive to stints in the G League than they were in the past?
I feel that way.
Seems that way, yeah.
Like the stigma of what was used to be the D League, and maybe it was because those were the grades that I had, that you felt a little weird about it. But now that it's the G League, and now that, like we talked about, almost half the players last year had some kind of touch with the G League. I think that stigma has mostly gone away.
Are you saying you were a G student?
Well, when I gave my mom my report card, she said, "Gee, you got 4 A's."
Out to Nance. It's back to Hill. Now, here's Collins. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond, and Bamba pulls it down. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Over in the corner, Fultz. Inside, Gordon. Cavaliers with the rebound. Nance has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen by Bamba. Fultz with the ball. Here is Wingate. And Fultz gets it to go.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Collins passes to Drummond. As the league's star power grows, we see more players taking on roles in entertainment, which is kind of interesting. Do you think that's a distraction at all?
Did you know that I was in a movie myself, Kevin?
Why do you think I'm bringing this up? You have first-hand knowledge of this stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this question.
Yeah, not a distraction. I mean, come on, it's an opportunity for guys to go.
It was fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. I did a couple of commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
And you were good.
You're amazing.
And they won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards.
I know.
You're very kind. It's not a distraction, though. These guys are kids. They want to do things. They want to do things musically. They want to be on stage. They want to be in movies. They want to do TV shows.
It helps the league and notoriety and everything.
Why not?
Back to Fultz. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Outside Hill. He kicks to Drummond. Shoots over Bamba. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. That's 10 points for Drummond. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. They'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And Drummond kicks to Nance. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Mitchell Long.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here's Fultz. Good D by Drummond. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. It's Hill on the wing, guarded by Fultz. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, you look at George Hill's game, and he doesn't wow you in any way, but he's a complete basketball player. A strong outside shooter, but might be most valuable defensively. Often regarded as one of the best defensive guards in the league.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Hill and his defense, perhaps what is best about it is that he can guard Greg both guard positions, and that makes him valuable.
Yeah, and that flexibility gives a coach and his lineup so much leeway. Hill has a great wingspan, about 6'9", and can be very disruptive defensively. Very good at fighting through screens to stick with his assignments as well.
You look around the NBA, amazing players, global interest, franchise values are going through the roof. Do you feel like the league is entering a golden age, if it's not already in a golden age?
I think it is, Kevin, at least offensively. What we've seen over the last 5 years with the adoption of most of the teams of the three-point shot, it's been some of the greatest offensive basketball the league has ever seen. And this idea that the evolution of the game stopped when it is that number 23 retired is kind of silly. I love where the game is at. I love where it's going. And I'm excited to be here tonight to watch this action with you.
Which number 23? We've got two pretty prominent number 23s in the history of this game.
I was thinking the
most
one
recent
I played
23?
against. Yeah,
oh, that
guy.
23.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. They get it back. Mitchell Long passes to Collins. Lets it go from deep. Cleveland gets it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Wingate against Nance. There's the pass to Hill. A floater, and it's good on the way up.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
Now Fultz. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, when you win a game like tonight, what kind of positive things are confirmed?
That we can fight through it and beat any team in the league if we're playing well. So for us to get this win here, our sixth man is our crowd. They've been great. They packed the house tonight, and we got a big win against a team that's right up there with the top teams in the league.
You did it all together tonight, Kevin. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Tricking off racks on it. I'm tucking money in the safe for my kid, and I'm good in the hood.